Just to comment on what you said about using the IDE you're familiar with. I use the same editor for writing LaTeX as I use for writing Fortran, for writing emails, for writing newsgroup posts, for writing command procedures, whatever. And, you know, I think having learned to use that editor well has probably quite literally saved me months, if not years of my life, simply because it's more efficient to work with a tool with which one is familiar. And I always don't like it when you have some interface which, you know, requires you to use some editor you're not familiar with, and which automatically takes away the, you know, the possibility of using my extensive set of editor macros, and so on. So I think it's, I mean, of course, with LaTeX, you can use any editor you want. And, you know, a possible disadvantage of some turnkey system, you know, if it has its own editor, then that's another editor you have to learn. So for me, that would be, you know, something I would rather avoid. I'd rather use the editor I'm familiar with. But I think, you know, if I had to give anyone working with computers advice, I would say, one, take some time to learn your editor, because it will save you orders of magnitude of time once you learn how to use it properly. And advice which should be given to people when they're about 10 or 11 years old is learn to type with 10 fingers. And again, it's probably saved me years of my life. When I see people typing with 2 fingers, when they know what they're going to type, it's such a waste of time. And I'm quite surprised in today's world that, you know, something like learning to type is not part of the standard school curriculum. Because so many people spend years of their life at keyboards these days. But still, you know, how many people can type properly? It's must be a huge amount of time wasted all over the world.
If only we could harness that time and use it for something, for the good of humanity. If only we could harvest that wasted time and use it for the good of humanity. That wasted time takes us back to people don't want to use your software, they want to have used their software. And there is this problem of bringing ourselves and other people into the efficient, more productive ways of working, I'm right, I think something Nelson said, which that Don Knuth writes his stuff out by hand because it suits his pace of thinking. There's something to be said for slowing things down sometimes.